So I'll be carrying out a redox titration between potassium permanganate and ammonium iron 2 sulfate. So there is going to be a redox reaction that's going to take place between those two. So this is a June 2011 paper, ZIMSEC. So I executed the first instruction, which is to weigh the mass of an empty container, and then to weigh the mass of empty weighing bottle plus Fa2. Fa2 is your this would be your ammonium iron 2 sulfate compound. So I did that. Okay, so there's a table that I'm filling here. Mass of empty weighing bottle plus Fa2, which is your ammonium iron 2 sulfate. Mass of empty weighing bottle plus residue. So I placed the residue here. And the instruction here was to place between 8.40 grams and 8.80 grams of solid Fa2 in the weighing bottle and weigh again. So I did all that, and now I have calculated the mass of Fa2 that I've used. So in this there is 8.46 grams of Fa2. So now I'm about to execute the next instruction, which is to add about 100 cubic centimeters of 1 molar sulfuric, 1 mole per cubic decimeter sulfuric acid. So I'll be doing that. This is my measuring cylinder. So I'll be putting 100 cubic centimeters of sulfuric acid into this, according to the instructions there. Okay, so this is my 100 cubic centimeters of 1 molar sulfuric acid. So I'll add it to the volumetric flask according to the instruction here. Okay, so the next thing is add distilled water. Add distilled water. So I'm going to add my distilled water to the mug. Okay. So I'm going to add my distilled water. So here's my distilled water. So I'm supposed to add it up to the mug here, to the 250 cubic centimeter mug. So I'll do just that. So we are making up to the mug with distilled water. So you have to be careful when you're pouring your distilled water. So there we go. Alright. So after this, the next thing is so we're supposed to mix the contents thoroughly. So I think I need a slip right here. To mix the contents thoroughly. Then the next instruction is to pipette 25 cubic centimeters of this new solution. So this new solution, we're calling it Fa3. So this is your Fa3. So I'm supposed to label it Fa3. Okay, so this is my Fa3. So I'm putting a mark here to remember that this is my Fa3. So the next thing is to pipette 25 cubic centimeters of Fa3 and add 10 cubic centimeters of 1 molar cubic, 1 mole per cubic decimeter sulfuric acid using a measuring cylinder. So I'll pipette this into my conical flask. So I'll do just that now. Conical flask here. So let's get up to 25 cubic centimeters of Fa3. 25 cubic centimeters of Fa3. Okay. So here we go. And we're going to add sulfuric acid. Remember, sulfuric acid here acts as a catalyst, so we're adding it. This time we're adding just 10 cubic centimeters of the sulfuric acid into this conical flask. So here I have my sulfuric acid. So I'll add just 10 cubic centimeters. Here we go, exactly 10 cubic centimeters into this conical flask. Okay, then what's next? So to titrate the contents of the conical flask with Fa1, and the end point is indicated here by the first permanent pale pink color. Morning? Good. Okay. So now I have to set my burette, and I will just rinse you my funnel. Now we are adding what? Fa1. So this is my Fa1, which I'm adding onto the burette. Let me just check whether my burette is closed. So you see the tip there is not closed. So you have to check before you do that. Also check whether the burette is working. So my burette seems to be working well. So now I'll put my Fa1 into this. So let's put my Fa1, adjust the burette level where you're comfortable. This is my Fa1. So I'll fill my burette to 1 cubic centimeter. I'll fill my burette to 1 cubic centimeter. So I'll go to exactly 2. So it's not exactly 2 cubic centimeters. So I'm supposed to titrate this with the contents of the conical flask here. I'm going to titrate them with this Fa1, and I should look for the first permanent pale pink color. And I have to record my initial burette reading. So there's a table on the paper. Initial burette reading is 2.0 cubic centimeters. 2.0. So now I'll do the titration. So as I'm titrating, the pale pink color immediately disappears. But I'll be looking for the first permanent pale pink color. So this is my first titration. This would be a null titration. Starting to have what looks like a permanent pale pink color. I should be slow because I'm heading towards the pen. Okay. There we go. So in my second titration, I should be a little bit better than this. So let's see if I do my second titration, how much I get here. My volume is at exactly 22 cubic centimeters. So the final is 22, and I started at 2. So I've used 20 cubic centimeters. So the volume of FA1 that I've used is 20 cubic centimeters. So from here we're going to do some calculations. I'll do my second titration, which should be better than this because I now have a picture of how much volume I need. So I'll see you in the next video.